Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Silksong. Hey, did you know that on this menu, if you go down to this icon underneath your save file, you can revert your save file to any point in the past? Look at this. We can revert the save file back to the start of the game. I don't know why you would want to, but you can. You can revert it to when we got cursed. Now, I haven't done this yet. I don't know if you can then go back in the future. Ashenran says you can't go forwards when you go backwards. But if you, for instance, accidentally go into a new act and you don't intend to, you can just go back in time in this save file. And I imagine you could copy the save file and then go back in time to do whatever you're trying to do, get an ending, get an achievement or something. This is really cool. I appreciate this. This is kind of cool to have snapshots of your run. But I'm just looking to start my run. Yes, I do have 3,200 rosaries. Thank you for noticing. I did spend like 15 minutes doing a little bit of grinding, and let me just say it's actually super easy. This seems like a really good spot because one saw blade is enough to kill all of these enemies, and then I pick up like 47, well, okay, well, I don't have the tool equipped, but if I had this tool equipped, you get like 47 rosaries per time. It's actually incredible. I also discovered something else, something that no one has told me about, and something that I never noticed. Hornet has a backflip animation. If you do a turnaround while running, you know how she has this animation where she turns around? If you jump out of that, she does a backflip. Look at that. What? Yeah, it's freaking adorable. All right. Yeah, you also get a lot of bone shards. I get 13 bone shards, and it only costs 5 to give me 1 saw blade. So you can also do this to get 18 bone shards, 29 rosaries without that other trinket equipped, and for the price of 5 bone shards, you get your saw blade back. This is a great farming spot. You don't have to have a saw blade, you could use anything else, but I like this one. She can apply for Mario's job. She does not have a ground pound though. As far as I know, Hornet never attacks with her butt, so I don't think Mario's job is at risk. I am, however, I think ready to progress the game. I do know, did you know you can dodge downwards? I did not know that. That's real cool. You just hold down and dodge and you go straight downwards. That's real cool. All right, you know, we're learning. So I didn't spoil anything for myself, but I did look something up. I wanted to look up what kind of things we would miss in the game by progressing to the next phase, the next act. Because the game is really pushing me to come back up here to the cradle and fight the boss. Trying to get a better ending, let's say. So I looked it up because when this game first came out and people, you know, were speedrunning it, playing it 23 hours a day, the advice was do literally everything before you get to that point. Now the advice is a little bit more nuanced. People now know that there's only like 2 or 3 things that you could ever miss by doing that. The rest of the game is apparently still open. All shops, I think, are still open as far as I can tell. You can do all of the item collecting that you want. So I think the only thing that we would miss is actually over here in Greymoor. Hello. I'm pretty certain that the only thing you would miss is... Hold on, I'm building up to a moment. It was just further away than I thought it was gonna be. I think that the only thing that we can miss is this, where Chakra's here and she's like, hey, do you want to spar? I think we have to do this before we do the act progression thing. So we're gonna do that. I also have a lot of money. So I can go to all of these shops and buy anything that we need. What are you selling for 140? A 120 rosary necklace? It's actually not bad for just putting our, you know, money in there for safekeeping. So let's do this. Let's give it a shot. Excuse me. Would you like to spar? Yes, I will. Let's duel. Gladly. Upon this stone, let us test our shells. Okay, I don't know how to deal with the fact that you throw a lot of things at me, other than saying, maybe I just need to do the same thing that you're doing. Maybe I need to... Yeah, you throw them directly at my face all the time. I think what we need to do is actually, not have Architect and have something that's a little bit faster. The drill is a bit slow. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to swap out for... I'll admit that the Witch is pretty fast. Wanderer is the fastest. Reaper might be a little bit slow. Hunter's pretty cool, and it has a, oh yeah, I equipped the Volt Filament, which could be kind of fun. Maybe we could even do the parry, the cross-stitch parry. We'll have a gun. We'll have the... Gotta be honest, the floor tax might be nice. Maybe instead of the gun, we could use like flint slate. I don't know, we'll keep the gun for now. Probably don't need the compass. Let's put... Well, actually, I don't really need any other yellow tools, do I? We have long nail, we have the electrified silk, which I do want to play around with a little bit. And the faster heal is pretty good. Okay, I think this is honestly probably fine. Let's give this a shot here. Beat her with her own rings. We could do that, yes. I like fights like this where you don't die, because it adds a little bit of interesting characterization to it. Chakra's not killing us, she's just kind of beating us up. And the same thing happened with the first sinner. They didn't kill us. They just wanted to know if we were capable of holding their power. Would you like to duel with me? Yes. Just stop throwing garbage at me. Can I? I think I can. Look at that. Oh, you hit me. I think I can, dodge her. You son of a gun. I think I can dodge her ring by doing a dash. I think I get a little bit of ducking when I do that, which is kind of fun. I do wish I just had silk at the beginning of this, but I guess I could go to my home. Electrified silk. Yes, I found a silk electrifier augment. Which I want to use a little bit more, because it seems kind of cool. Oh, thank you. I should try to do the parry more, which is something that I do want to do. Although, I need her to kind of go here, so I'm in range of her to hit her a few times. Because when she does her dash... Oh, why did I not parry that one? How does she fly? When she does her dash, she'll dash through me and then I don't get the actual damage from the parry. This was a much better weapon for this. I needed something faster. The drill, I love the drill. It is just a little slow. 68 says you're an architect user. I've heard of such. I do like the architect crest. It does take a lot of shards, but it's a lot of fun. It's a little slow though. All right. First Sinner best fight says 68. I did really like that fight. Undak, well struck. To face the fury of your weapon in a true battle would be an experience indeed. I would gladly duel again if you have the time for it. I don't really have the time for it. So, did we do it? I don't think we have to do it again. Do we have to do it again? Sure, I will duel you. Okay, she's doing a better job this time around. You know what would be really funny? Is if this was a adaptive fight. Like, it would scale depending on how you fight it and try to counter whatever you're doing. Like, oh, do you like jumping? I'm gonna do a lot of stuff in the air. I don't know of too many games that do that, or at least do that effectively. I think it could be kind of fun though. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, Pashanka. Well struck. Okay, so it's just dueling for dueling, but okay, it's fine. I mean, we don't really get anything out of it, but that's still pretty cool. But yeah, the electrified silk, it's kind of nice. It's visually impressive. I assume it does deal more damage. I will swap out the silk ability though. What about the electric rune rage? That'll look pretty impressive, wouldn't it? And for this, I do love that saw blade. I've learned to love it. Oh, something else, by the way, I've realized. Volt vessels. You can transform it. I was wondering, because it says it can be thrown as a bola or staked as a spear. I couldn't figure out how to, like, why it was saying it was a bola. But from this menu, you can change it. And in the bola form, it explodes into little explosive lightning balls, which are kind of fun. So that's what's going on with that one. I now understand. Okay, so I am going to equip the, and Pimpillo, the bomb, actually does an incredible amount of damage. Let's go with gun, saw blade, volt filament, long claw. We still have the normal things attached. All right, so that's one thing that I wanted to do. I want to go to this shop, buy out his inventory. I want to go here to the Moss home. And in fact, let's do that before I forget, because I keep forgetting. I currently have 4 of these moss berries or whatever they are. I don't know how many of them are in the game, but we can give her 4 of these and see what happens. I didn't give them to her earlier in the game because I was wondering if maybe there would be someone else who asks for them, like maybe the gourmand. Maybe it would be related to his quest, or maybe it would, you know, just be part of some other quest. But it doesn't. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the elevator. So before we progress, I will deposit these moss berries. We also have a bone scroll, a weaver effigy, and a coral commandment to deliver. We have a memory locket to use. We already have purchased the crafting kit upgrade. I think that's it. Like, we are pretty close to being done with all this stuff. We want to go a little higher, but we can pick and choose the direction we want to travel in for this. Come on. This really is Death Stranding. Lots of walking, huh? Bolas? Yeah. I do love me a good bola. Bola, 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 bola. Only true Hollow Knight enjoyers understand that meme. Sorry, bub. Pretty sure I've already done that one too. I believe she's down here. And why not here? Beating, beating. In coral, in shell. Beat, beat, beat. You know, at least she knows what she loves. Carry a sweet, precious smell. Will you trade it for rosaries? I will give you a mossberry. Perfectly ripe, perfectly fragrant, perfectly round. Take what you've earned. Much rosaries. 173. Will you trade another one? Man, I should have given you these a long time ago. That's a lot of money. A meager amount of rosaries, 131. Precious fruit, 157. Only 173. Yeah, I need more money than that. Perhaps now we have enough. Enough. Our work often begins, but never ends. Oh, the smell again, stronger now, but still young yet. Listen to your sister's little one and grow, oh grow. Did they hurt you also? The visions, the stink, nasty, horrible fruits, the pain. Enough berries, we need no more. For you though, my one and only friend, my beloved, a reward. Your amulet, let me transfuse. Yes, your amulet's tears will still flow stronger. Druid's eyes. Powerful amulet of protection formed from many moss berries. As the bearer takes damage, the amulet weeps a green elixir that will form into silk. It must be a more powerful version of the one that we had earlier in the game, which would provide you silk when you took damage. Nice. Weak but precious, a pulse, a beat faint, our very own. All right, well, have a fun time. All right, that has been done. Real quick. Because we are here, I want to go over to the wormways. There's no higher level. I want to go to the wormways because there's something there that I don't remember what it was. Just give him a little love tap on the way through. If we go left up, what was the second ring? And one of these days, I would love to get a protective dash like we had in Hollow Knight. Hold on. Right here. Oh! Would you look at that? Hold on, I wanna I want to look at my bestiary. Winged life seed. Mindless sac filled with plasmium. When broken, the plasmium can be consumed for temporary health. These actually have grown now. That's incredible. Was this the dead end that I marked on the map? Like, it looks like there's something else here. This was a stupid thing to mark. Get that out of here. A part of me does want to go and look at that corpse now. Maybe there's going to be something else there. I also want to go talk to this guy. It's been a while. Hello. Assistant, have you come to refill your plasmium? I think I will, just to do it. There, you are replete with wonderful plasmium. You can begin injecting at once. Now off with you. Because I have used that for a couple of fights. Plasmium's very potential and potent. Alright, so where was that corpse? All the way back down where we came from. But that's kind of interesting. The life of, well, not the plasmium has started to kind of take root here. Makes me wonder if they can refill your plasmium. I don't think so. Because it's doing the thing that it did in Hollow Knight. It's just filling up my own HP bar. Oh, speaking of. Oh, this one hasn't taken root yet, it looks like. Interesting. There's a lot of, you know, very heavy blue flowers, but you know, that makes me wonder. What are we gonna find over here? Because the flowers are blooming. Did you bloom, my friend? He's still not bloomed. Only a little, only a spark. Huh. This looks like a boss arena. It really does. So I'm not fully sure what to do with this. Because it really looks like something should happen there. Oh crap, that's not the way out, it's just the way down. This is also not the way out, it's just more down. Is this a way out? Probably. Found another flower. Yeah, this is our way out. Okay. Yeah, it might be something that happens later, but it might also just be nothing. All right. You know, I looked. All right, in this case, let's go up to the blasted steps. Not there. We'll go talk to the shopkeep. And go from there. Maybe I should explore this place a little bit more, but now that I kind of know that we're not really going to be missing too much by progressing, then I'm totally fine with progressing. Although other than going to the shops, there's one more thing that I want to do. But really only one. Hello. A part of me is wondering regarding a few different things. The body, what looks like a door, a mound of flint stone, a bell, the running pad over here. The electric stone here. The penitent prisoner. These are all things that, more Yarnaby, and also the copper statue, which was here. I do wonder how many of these things might have an impact later on in the game. Maybe they don't do anything now, but they will in the future. We'll have another like collectathon of, you gotta go here, 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 and collect all the things to progress even further. It might happen. I'm gonna buy your cylinder, and we'll go listen to that. Your snitch pick. And your spool fragment. Is that another level? It is. Now this looks like it has doubled my spool carrying capacity. That might be the last one in the game. I might have to like look at my Steam achievements to figure out for certain, but it does look complete, doesn't it? Okay, where are we going? We're gonna go to... I think we're done with the other shops. Just go to Songclave. Check out the shop up here. I can't remember if we did this one. I think we did. Yeah, if you have the extender on, you can get more than this, but because this is doubling your silk, it does make me think that that might be the last one in the game. That being said, I really thought we would get to 10 masks, 10 HP. I'm going. Because on the main menu, it looks like there would be room for a 10th mask shard, but perhaps there's only 9, perhaps you get a 10th one later. Either one could be true. We do have no extra mask shards, so either one could be possible. It also looks like in this menu, it looks like there's room for one more silk ability, doesn't it? Because that would be a nice even 6. So I am wondering about this as well, like perhaps there's gonna be one more. You're done. You're done. You're done, bud. Zaza and I will tarry here. The pilgrims need watching over. Yeah. Okay, final thing. The one final thing that I really wanted to check out that I can remember is over here. Oh, Christ. Literally just stumbled across it immediately. We had... I got that too. That looks pretty cool. We unleashed the second Sentinel, and previously we've had the Green Knight, Gourmand and Zaza. I think we even saw, did we see Chakra here fighting enemies as well? It's like the Citadel is under an invasion by us, and I wanted to check to see if maybe running around we could actually find the Sentinel just kind of doing things, and we absolutely did. So that was like immediate payoff. That was great. Ow. Okay, so now the real question is, when, you know, that actually raises a very important question. Where is the Green Knight? I saw him in like Zaza down here somewhere a couple of times, and then I saw him here looking at the like broken down piece of the clockwork automaton. After that, get screwed. After that, we haven't really seen him at all, have we? That is pretty dope. Makes me wonder. Well, that didn't work. Maybe I'll take a second and like look around a little bit more. Because if I could see the Green Knight, maybe figure out where he is. I mean, maybe we should just do a quick little once over of the Coral Chambers. You know how long it's been since we've looked around? Man, that thing does do a lot of damage. There we go. It only costs 4 silk, by the way. And we've already been in here. And we regen 3 of that, so it's a very cheap spell, isn't it? So I'm just gonna like run down these hallways and look at the dead ends again. What a cast. Just gonna see. Return Home says, I farm the rosaries down here. Why would you farm rosaries down here? This place does kinda suck. I do hate a lot of the enemies in here. This is where we found the merchant, I think, once. All our wealth, beauty, faded, all our glory, all to end like this. Near that bench back there. Place still sucks though. But you know, anytime when you see like a cluster of enemies like that, that does probably make it a pretty good grinding spot, huh? This goes down to the White Ward. Let's go look at the bench. No. Could still be something else down there, but we have been down in the White Ward twice at the very least. So I don't expect there to be anything down there. Look, it doesn't hit all the time, but the targeting on that is not that bad. And the damage it does is pretty freaking high. Beginning to appreciate that a little bit. So the Grand Gate is down. Oh, my weapon does so much damage, I love it. Yeah, it is, you don't really aim it. Any enemy within the circle, within the range, I think is prioritized, but it's not a guarantee that it's actually gonna hit any of them. But in a situation like this, I know it'll hit him, and it kind of prioritizes right around him, which is nice. Except for the enemies that jump out of the AoE, then it does actually nothing. I haven't been down here in a while. I wonder if anything changed about the Grand Gate, especially now that the fleas aren't here anymore. Hold up. We also have this. Oh man, it's so close. I need something else that I can jump off of. I need to do a stall ball. I don't think you can stall ball in Silksong yet. Come on. Oh, come on. You know you wanna, game. No, it's not. It's not gonna wanna. It's not gonna wanna. All right. Anything going on over here? A lot of corpses. Why are there so many corpses? I mean, some of these corpses are probably for me, but also, did the fleas leave this many corpses? No, this is probably the room that they were in right here. Never mind. Okay, well, I don't see much that has changed. I don't want to go back down to the underworks. I think I'm done with underworks. All right, let's go back up there. Just taking a quick look at Citadel. We should go to Grand Bellway Coral Chambers. That's right where we left off. Our quick little excursion. Cork says, I saw the stream with a dark part in the upper right. It looked like a night sky. I was thinking it looked pretty, but then I realized it was dust. There are a lot of like dots on the screen at all times that look like floating dust. For sure. Taxi friend, Bex, welcome. Hope you're good. Hope you're feeling better. I know, like, what was it, last week you were sick? I hope that is resolved. Can't get down there. That would go up. What's over here to the right? Yeah, just murder everyone. That's pretty good. I like mass murder. Oh. So this was just a chest. Something there? No, nothing there. Man, so many secret passageways and whatnot in this damn game. Yo, this guy looks pretty sick. Hi. Hello. I'm actually not looking for you. I'm looking for the Green Knight. I want to see, maybe he's in the spa. Maybe he's taking a day off. I want to see where he went off to, because I haven't seen him in a long time. Yesterday icky, today was fine. Nice. Okay. I mean, this is pretty much acceptable for our purposes. This is an okay place to keep looking. I've already been up there and checked out the Gourmand, I think. I hate that you jump out of the way of my ultimate move. How dare you? Ooh, careful, how dare you? It's over here. Goes to the slab. Perhaps there's somebody on the bridge. Then again, we haven't seen a single thing on this bridge ever, have we? All right. That's not gonna get us any higher either. That's not getting us anywhere, all right. You know, we saw that Sentinel's, you know, kicking ass. Why is he attacking all of the people, though? Like, why is he doing that? Sure, give me some silk. You gotta support the economy, man. Like, why is he running around? Beating up on these people? This is literally like the people he's supposed to be supporting and saving, right? This is one of the rooms that had the cog heart piece in it. Currently nothing. Nothing here. All right, well, if we can't find the Green Knight, hopefully, I don't know if that's something that we have to do before progressing. You jerk, again? You fly out of range of my big attacks. All right, well, let's make our way. We're pretty much done. I guess let's do a complete little go through, right? Why do you put yourself into the spikes, Hornet? It doesn't seem like a very smart move. You son of a gun. The simplest enemy whose attack is just jumping into you. I've already been up there. Twice, so I don't feel the need to go up there again. Same thing with this. I can't go down through the water. And in the room below, there doesn't seem to be a, like, leak in the ceiling or anything. Okay. Also, I didn't need this many rosaries. I thought I still had, like, several shops to buy from. Oh, sneaky path into the high hall area. Did I know that was here? I might not have known that was there. What was this? This is the treasury. This was, hello? I'm glad I wriggled my way over here. What a bounty has been laid out by our benefactors, those generous conductors. Giants amongst bugs they are, all-seeing and kind. It's beautiful here and goodies everywhere. Only enough for one, though. Dear one, don't be greedy. You know I got here first. Blessings and farewell. Are you gonna have more inventory now? Hey, how come you're not dead yet? Remember their voices, dear devout. Have we failed? Only our sickness. Can I steal your silk? No. All right. Well, let's rest. See if you move, and see if maybe at the town you'll have a expanded inventory. That would be kind of nice. I love the reflection of Hornet on the ground, too. Nice little details in this game. Okay, you're gone. If we just go down and run to the right, we'll be there. One. Two. Whoops. Could also go up to the top of Clocktown. One. Maybe there's something at the top where we got the melody. Oh! Those enemies are gone permanently now. Oh, that's interesting. No, I want to talk to you. Now that we've unleashed the second sentinel, those enemies won't spawn anymore. You don't have anything new. I hate you. Oh, but there's a note? Final audience, second sentinel. Attend this sentinel's request, Hunter in Red. Meet in the high halls, the chamber of its fellows. The way shall be marked. I didn't know that there was going to be another wish. One of the things that I have read is that you have to do all of the wishes in order to unlock the final quest. But this one must not count, or I don't know. Either way, we have another... Go to the high halls, it said. Okay. I think it said that, right? We can go do this. Track the second sentinel by their markers left near Songclave. Probably not up here. Okay. Still don't know where Green Man is. These enemies are back now. Oh, well, okay, that thought is incorrect, I suppose. These enemies will respawn. I was really hoping that would make this traversal much easier. No, it doesn't. Fine. Ow. Rude. Hold on a sec, there's a bench right here. Okay. This is a new area. Hello. Not interested. That's fine.
Benny Frank.
I'm here, Gilded One.
Husband?
I had thought I was answering your summons as a friend, or at least an ally, but now that we stand together in this place, I can sense your intent. You mean to raise your blades against me? Am I your enemy then? Defense of the Citadel and the voices that fill it is the eternal duty of the Sentinels. Termination is the necessary fate of all those enthralled by the Whispering Silk. You believe me haunted, a slave to the pale threads? I think you are more perceptive than that. My silk is my own, as is my will. Unsure is the Sentinel. Both haunted and innocent you seem. With regret, the Sentinel must test the strength of your will. I've seen that before. Okay, we have to dodge. Okay. Dodge the lasers. Maybe we can both do a little bit of damage there. Oh, that didn't hit me. Honestly, though, gun does seem like a pretty good power to have here. Stop. Stop lasering me. By the purity of your will, the clarity of your intent, you are innocent of the silken curse. Failed has the sentinel your judgment. Will it accept? Is this truly failure, Gilded One? You meant to test me, and have done so. I would expect nothing less of a true guardian. The matter is resolved. There is no need for death. Stand and let us part as friends. Seems a lot happier now. Okay. Kind of a weird aside for a mission, but that's okay. Accept token. As friends, let us part. Reserve bind. Ornate artifact of the Citadel, able to hold a bind's worth of silk used when healing is needed and one's natural resources run low. The reserve bind will be restored when resting at a bench. Excuse me. Reserve bind. So hold up. So if we equip this, we can heal once without needing the health or the silk necessary for it. It's a free heal. I was actually thinking earlier it would be kind of fun to have like a silk overcharge for your spells or something, but this is kind of just that, where you can still have a heal if you need it, but you can more freely use your silk for spells. That's kind of neat. That seems really, really good. Cool. Cool. I would like to replace this with, let's go Threadstorm. Yeah. All right, well, that is pretty neat. And I guess that's the right? I guess that's the resolution of that quest maybe, but I still don't know where the Green Knight is. So the Green Knight might be, I don't know, might be something I've missed. I think at this point I can safely say I have done a lot. Probably not everything. Return Home says, Prince. Oh, excuse me. The Green Prince. Oh, pardon. This ye little bug of nothing. Oh, sorry, he's a prince. He's not a lowly knight. What do you think he is? A peasant bug? No, he's a prince. All right, well, fine. You knave. You can't handle my strongest princes. I think we should go up to the cradle. With the exception of the Green Prince, I don't know what else to do. Nothing else has any, like, usage. I haven't been down here in a while, but honestly, I'm tired of running around. I want to progress. I can't think of a single thing that might hold progress, other than I didn't hit an invisible wall somewhere. And we've already had many of those that we've found. So I think it does look like there's another 1 or 2 Ventricas, though. I think I'm gonna go. Let's go up to the terminus. Yeah, let's freaking do it. We will save. I will equip. I will. Oh, well. Okay, let's go. First, I suppose we will go and deliver the Psalm cylinder. You can show your journal. I have nothing else in the journal, I don't think. Let's see. How many bugs do I have? There's no counter for how many I have. I still need to, like, fight some of them, but whatever. Those are my only tasks remaining. It doesn't, like, list the number of them. I'm gonna go deposit the few things that I have. So we want to go down, hug the right. More treasures? Give them to me now. All right. Like, I don't know how many cylinders there are. Maybe there are more for us to find. Or maybe later. Its collection gleams complete such sacred understandings stored safe. You have performed your part. The agreement is concluded. Knowledge and rosaries were passed fair. No more between us. Leave this keeper to its treasures. Oh, that's all of the cylinders. And I've realized we could probably leave the music playing, as seems to be the case here. This is the guide track for the choir. Now, if we go down to the underworks, does something happen? No, it seems more like... As soon as you leave the range of the room, the music resets. I was kind of hoping that it would like be blazing throughout the entire location, but that doesn't seem the case. I would view your collection. Now, does that change the music in here? I feel like maybe it did. You know what? There's an obvious, instead of playing music, there's an obvious check. We'll play the one that is, the recording of surgery. That one will be easy to tell if it's being played throughout the location. No. I still wonder if it gets played in the architect's room, because that might awaken the choir or something, but whatever. Let's go back down to the Grand Smellway, or up to the Songclave rather, and deliver these bugs to, or these, ow. Final collectibles. Hope you get startled by surgery sounds on the way back. Just the crunching of bones. Ashen Rand says I have a mod that 100%s the bugs in the journal when I kill one of them. Very time saving. Yeah, that would be nice. I could see that. Sorry, wrong direction. Poor dude will have to listen to it forever. He's the one who turns it on. He can turn it off if he wants to. If it's still on when I come back, it's because he wanted to listen to it. All right, you. I smell something. Still think we're missing some. Hail to your heat, O glorious flame, you who builds and breaks us. See our shells, char them black, that we may rise to join you, wreathed in bright and blazing joy. Blessed Weaver, Lady of Grace, you who see our sin, our frail shells, our voices weak, and still offer your protection. How great your mind how great your mind to care so much for one so lowly. Weaver of the path, Weaver of healing, Weaver of time, Atla Kamora Kilal. Can't remember the names of the weave nests. One of them was Atla. And lo, is eternity sustained. By architect's claw, we welcome that final form of dial and rotor, the soul gladly given, the perfect, unfaltering voice.
Oh, shove it down.
More, bring us more. Okay, well, I think there's some missing. But that's okay. We will, deal, I suppose. I don't think I can delay any longer. I think we gotta do it. I think I've missed, from the looks of it, I've missed one relic to sell. But I think I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go up to the top. We're gonna start Act 3, the final frontier. We're gonna go up to the terminus. We're gonna fight. I don't think I've missed anything. I think anything that could be missable by doing this, we have completed. You wanted to do all of the wishes. You wanted to dual chakra, I think, was something that you could miss, but you don't get anything for that. So missing it doesn't negatively affect anything. So I don't know why that one was listed when I looked up a list of things that you can miss and it said chakra. Because that doesn't, maybe I misunderstood it and you actually could miss out her quest to go up here to the waterfall. Maybe this is what you would miss and I misunderstood what I was reading. It's entirely possible, but let's do this. We're gonna go fight the Silken Mama. Oh, Grandmama. So spoilers abound, let's do it. I did the waterfall without fighting her, says Ashen Ran. So you fight her after you do the waterfall, but I am wondering if maybe what I misread was that you would get locked out of... Oh, hello. I was thinking maybe you get locked out of doing the waterfall if you progress to Act 3 first. Quest is not missable, just the duel is. Okay, but... Okay. Then what's the point of the duel? God, it's so loud. Ain't you come a long way, bell ringer, granting wishes, saving bugs, even rousing my sullen family to act. The snares set our power be bound along its thread. To your sight, it may seem a crude thing, but there's fair strength to it, enough to quell a god. You and your family have done me well. I should prove your faith in the meeting ahead. Bring the best. Contact made will stir the snare alight, but only your needle's song will awaken the spell in full. When that moment arrives, you'll see it clear. I can see it on the ground, right there. Here we go. Now, he said earlier that she would be aware of these plans. Is she gonna be stronger now? Oh, I forgot to do one thing. I wanted to check out the bird on the mountain. Well, I don't know where you're gonna be. What was that? Oh, I think I accidentally used... Oh, that was fast. I think I accidentally used my gun. Ah, that's not gonna hit. Oh, don't go into the rocks. That's fine. Needle-in. Bind or needle-in. You can get both endings. What? A game by Team Cherry. Wasn't Lace supposed to be the Silk creation that was made loyal? She was made better to be frail than not born at all. Better to be, what was the other one? Weak, but not born at all, but born loyal. She's not exactly born loyal if she, you know, shoves Grandma Silk into the black hole of soul, the black soul. Matthew Trobiani as Trobio. I'm just now realizing that. That's real funny. Yeah, Lace is just pissed, I suppose. Very interesting. Yeah, that was very interesting because, well, Ashenrand says I was disappointed with how easy that boss was. Armnock says it's like Radiance 0.5. I very much agree on that part. The fight is relatively easy. I did it first try the first time through. And also it does have a lot of similarities to Radiance, which makes you think of any similarities between the two. And that also looked very similar to the Radiance ending, didn't it? With the soul tendrils, the void tendrils rather, coming up out of the ground and wrapping themselves around Radiance, allowing the Knight to defeat Radiance. It's very similar here. But they have to be related because we were collecting soul. Nowhere else in Silksong has there been soul. It's all been silk, the power of silk. Now, what's interesting is that you have all of these different, like, ways of creating life. You have the void, the soul, silk. There's hints at there being other locations, like a place of steel, where they had to, like, find another weaver. Are these all like different gods and their different mechanisms for creating life? Like, what is the deal with the silk, the soul, the void, and all of that going together? Now look at this. Our save file has been corrupted.